Jason, everybody is crooked nowadays.
Damn, even his hairline.
But me.
Tia Mowry's ex-husband, Cory Hardrict, has reportedly been struggling to get his life back on track since the divorce. And trust, if he thought he was going to get sympathy for putting our sister Tia Mowry through all this mess, he's about to get a big reality check. And rumor has it that he is super frustrated by all the hate from Tia fans that he has been getting online because that has taken a negative toll on his business. And as you expected, he is allegedly blaming Tia for this. Now, if you ask me, it sounds like Cory was doing the bare minimum during all those years he was married to Tia, and Tia kept holding on to some illusion she had of this man. Remember, Tia literally picked up Cory from a bus stop, and she's not the first woman who fell in love with the potential she saw instead of the reality that was in front of her. But with all the hints that Tia has been dropping on social media, it's safe to say that even after Cory started making his own money, he still refused to pay the household bills. So Tia realized there was only one option left. But then Cory had the audacity to claim that the prenup he signed wasn't fair and tried to get Tia to pay him spousal support. However, the judge shut this down and Cory is now on his own. And according to viral reports, he's not doing well at all. So is Cory really going broke? And is it true he's blaming Tia for his financial situation? Girl, let's get into this mess because we really need to unpack this.
I was just like, that shit was so false, man.
Okay, so it's been nearly a year since Tia Mowry filed for divorce from Cory Hardrict, but Cory is still holding a grudge against Tia because he no longer has access to her money. To give you some context, Tia filed for divorce on October 4th, 2022, and she announced the news on Instagram by sharing a throwback photo of her and Cory with a caption that read, "Cory and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are not easy and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children." But that friendship part didn't really work out well because Cory tried to go after Tia's money despite having signed a prenup that stated he wasn't entitled to spousal support. There was initially a lot of speculation about the reason Tia filed for divorce after 14 years of marriage, and naturally, most fans assumed Cory had cheated. But Cory quickly denied this, and then Tia started dropping hints that she left Cory because he got too comfortable with her money. Okay, so just weeks after she announced the separation, Tia was caught liking and commenting on a video shared by a social media influencer and diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, who runs a popular Instagram page at Mental Healness, where he gives people advice on how to deal with narcissists. In the video, Lee reenacted a situation where a narcissistic partner refuses to pay any bills and then proceeds to gaslight their significant other. The caption read, "Some toxic people will refuse to contribute around the home in any way." And not only did Tia like this video, but she also left eyes emojis in the comments, so she definitely wanted us to take the hint. But Tia continued to speak highly of her marriage in interviews, and back in November, she told Hoda and Jenna that she didn't think of her marriage as a failure.
You know, my marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Cory some beautiful, amazing children.
Yeah.
And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, you know, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people look at, when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy?
But as much as Tia tried to keep things civil, it didn't take long for the harsh reality to surface. And let me tell you, their marriage was as messy could be. Here's the backstory. When Tia and Cory tied the knot in 2008, they signed a prenup that stated that neither of them would be entitled to financial support in the event of a divorce. But when Tia initiated the divorce process, Cory suddenly had a change of heart and asked the judge to throw out the prenup he willingly signed. But get this, while Cory checked the box where it read Tia wasn't entitled to spousal support, he left the box unchecked, seeking spousal support from her. Cory, did you find your lawyer on Craigslist? Everyone and their mother knows that prenups are notoriously difficult to challenge and they almost never get thrown out. You would have to literally prove you were forced to sign the prenup, which obviously wasn't the case here. So I have no idea how Cory thought this would work. Honestly, it sounds like Cory got too comfortable with Tia supporting his lifestyle for 14 years, and it suddenly hit him that he would have to provide for for himself from now on. Fortunately for Tia, Cory's plan didn't come into fruition, and the court officially ruled that neither one of them is eligible for spousal or child support. And according to legal documents, Tia has been granted full ownership rights to the mansion she used to share with Cory. Additionally, Cory and Tia are both forbidden from making disparaging remarks about each other in the presence of their kids, and they must ensure that their family and friends also respect this requirement. But Tia recently did an interview with Hello Beauty, and though she did make any disparaging remarks about Cory, she did make it clear that part of the reason she filed for divorce was because living with Cory stopped being a healthy environment for her and the kids. A part of my decision was also for them seeing their mother walk in truth. If they see that mommy can do it, that mommy, no matter what people say, no matter even if there's some sort of doubt, whatever, mommy pushed through. They can say, my mommy is living and chasing her truth. I want my children to do that. And Tia also called the divorce as the best gift she could have given to her kids. Like, how clear can she be that Cory had gotten out of hand if she is calling the divorce the best gift she has ever given to her kids? And you really can't deny that Tia has been literally glowing since she separated from Cory, and she really looks like she's got a weight lifted off her shoulders. Now, as for Cory, he's having whatever the opposite of a glow up is. And while he's staying tight-lipped on his attempt to challenge the prenup, multiple sources are saying Cory is allegedly feeling frustrated that the settlement didn't turn out the way he wanted, and he's apparently worried about going broke. And he is blaming Tia for how things turned out for him. Now, as I previously mentioned, Tia met Cory at a bus stop back in the 90s when he had very little to his name, and she played a pivotal role in helping him establish his career while supporting him for all these years. And before Tia filed for divorce, Cory often expressed his gratitude in interviews for the opportunity Tia had given him when he had nothing. And he also claimed he never felt insecure about earning less than she did.
Been together 15 years. She met me at my lowest point in Cali when I got out there. I didn't have anything. And she, you know, gave me that ride home on a bus stop. That was for real.
Were you insecure during that time at all?
No, never. I was very encouraging.
Guys?
No, never. I pushed her on to this day. Like, I root her on. Like, I coached her for the game when she got the role.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made her like, she was crying at me, like, crying, because I was like, you gonna get this role, this is you.
But this is exactly why fans are saying they have no sympathy for Cory, because he praised Tia back when she was paying all the bills. But now, all of a sudden, he's talking about how a prenup wasn't fair. Please. Also, he had 14 years to get it together. If his acting career didn't work out, he could have gotten a regular job or started a business, and I'm sure Tia would have been fine with it. But I have to say, I also don't understand how it took Tia 14 years to realize Cory's mindset was never going to change. Still, I'm glad she made this decision, and it's as clear as day that it was the right one for her. Anyway, here's what fans are saying about all of this. When I look at Cory's body language in previous interviews, he didn't seem like a man that was in love with his wife or attracted to her like that. I think Tia got tired of taking the little he offered her emotionally and decided to divorce him. Men will act like they are doing you a favor by being with you and then get mad when you want to leave them for someone more emotionally available. And another comment read, I imagine that Tia just wanted a man to share life and family with. She gave him lots of time to get his career going in order for him to contribute to the family. Looks like he took from her, and she probably realized he loved her money more than her. If that's the case, she deserves much better. But let me hear your thoughts on this. Do you feel sorry for Cory, or do you think he got exactly what he deserved? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to check out this next video.